Hello everyone, this is Persephone, and today I want to make this video because I'm so tired of seeing these videos on YouTube and other platforms where there is some group having a concert and on the back someone manages to take a picture or a video of something and they say, oh my god, it's a demon on stage, oh my god, they summoned the demon, and so on. Before we start, unfortunately, because I don't want to be sued for defamation by anyone, I'm not going to name specific groups or specific demons. And this is all just my opinion. I have no ill will towards anyone, no hatred towards anyone. These videos can put me in danger potentially, or YouTube can decide to terminate me potentially. So please, if you like this content, subscribe, share. It helps, sudden disappearance of the channel. And you're also free to download the video as long as you give credit and share it elsewhere. Now, the question of today's video: do K-pop idols summon demons? If not, how do they become so powerful and famous? We answered the question of soul selling, but we're going to expand a bit more. The next question is, if the thing is not a demon, then what is it? Why do they keep appearing in videos, and what you can do to protect yourself? The things that I'm going to share with you come from my own personal research. They are valid, and you are free to believe them, do your own research, or reject them. The point of this channel is critical thinking and developing our own intuition, not me presenting myself as some kind of scholar or prophet or I don't know what. Before we get into what the groups do, we have to understand that the idea of demon summoning in religions that have to do with demonolatry is completely misplaced and wrong. When someone is a demonolator, and you know from my videos that I have interacted and talked to a lot of them and spent time with them, they essentially worship demons. They see demons as gods. It's essentially like being a polytheist. If you're familiar with mythology and with religions who have many gods and many goddesses, the demons were, according to them, the original gods and goddesses. So it would be extreme blasphemy to summon a demon like they are a servant. That's like summoning the king or summoning the prime minister when you are a commoner. It's unthinkable. To take it one step further, if you attempt to do demon summoning like ignorant people and dangerous people are going to try to sell to you, and something does end up coming, it's not going to be a demon, it's going to be some other entity usually, and you're going to end up killed, possessed, cursed, something worse. The actual demons are not going to bother. I'm making this video and I put it as a priority because I have seen extremely ignorant people on Reddit and Facebook saying, my favorite K-pop idol summons a demon, I'm going to try to do the same. Please don't even attempt things like that. So no, they don't summon demons. Does that mean they have nothing to do with demons? Not necessarily, because among K-pop idols, they could be idols that they are demonolators. I have some suspicions. I'm not going to share specific names because I don't want to be accused again of defamation and spreading malicious rumors, but if someone is a demonolator, they could be having assistance of demons while on stage. How will that assistance manifest? Are we going to see some grotesque creature dancing behind the dancing idol? That's another turbo nonsense. I'm sorry, I know the turbo nonsense doesn't sound very spiritual, but I don't know how to describe it. Another basic thing about demonolatry is that demons can be shapeshifters and change forms. Let's say a demon favors a K-pop idol so much that they want to be on stage right there to bless them with their presence, which personally I've never seen that happening, but for the sake of the hypothesis, why wouldn't it just transform to another idol or to a piece of jewelry or to just, I don't know, fairy dust? Why would they have to be a grotesque creature at the back? That is such a simpleton thing, and no one seems to actually take 2 seconds to think that a demon, an omnipotent and all-powerful being, if you believe in demonolatry, and even if you are in any religion that believes that demons are immortal and they just can't disguise themselves. So I don't know what this is. It could be anything from an optical illusion to some other entity who is not a demon to some really dangerous, really evil person planting that illusion there with a spell to make you just over it, to make you fixated. Because I mentioned puppet spells and spells that put you into trance, obsession is another very good way to trap someone into starting to bother and talk constantly about the group and share pictures and share images and share videos. There are people who respond to positive reinforcement and there are people who respond to negative reinforcement. And people who feed off of fear, terror, conspiracy theories. So if you want to make a lot of money, you want to target both, right? Why target just the ones that they want to feel good about themselves? I'm fairly certain about this one. There are no demons on stage. But you're going to say now, hey, Persephone, what are you saying now? So you said there are demonologists among them, and you're pretty sure, right? Yes, I am sure. So how do I know that a K-pop idol is a demonologist, right? What are the signs? The signs, I'm going to warn you beforehand, are not absolute in the sense of anyone can have 1 or 2 signs. But if someone has more than 5 or 6, let's say, and you observe them over a period of time of longer than 6 months, the possibilities of them worshipping demons become quite high. And the biggest indicator should also be your intuition. Empaths, people with spiritual power who watch me, and people who want to learn, just feel, listen to this person's music, watch their video, and then sit in a quiet place, meditate, and ask yourself how you feel. Ask yourself this question. The first sign of someone becoming a demonologist is their abilities transform seemingly overnight. You will see people that they couldn't dance even if their life depended on it, and all of a sudden they perform amazingly on stage. Same with singing. People doing body weight transformations. People saying they didn't do plastic surgery and all of a sudden they transformed from someone very plain, especially the girls in K-pop, to a goddess. Now you're going to say, how do I know that this person just didn't practice a lot? How do I know that this person didn't just do plastic surgery? Why are you so sure it's a glamour spell? Because there is usually something about it that is off. They usually don't share and they're kind of secretive about how it happened. I'm always using the example of a person that quit all of their business and disappeared later. That there was a guy whose book I have bought and read. It wasn't witchcraft related, it was about self-development. But he was saying that he was a failed student in high school. He barely passed English literature. He didn't know how to write an essay. And all of a sudden he wrote a book that became extremely well likable by his reader, bestseller in Amazon. People were trying to get it and it was being sold out. And when you asked him, how from this person that had 0 talent in writing did you do that? And he said that he would give you just no answer or some nonsense cryptic answers, that it was a matter of self-discipline, it was a matter of self-isolation. And before he had a mental breakdown and left the internet, he said that he was worshipping demons and there was a demon who helped him write it literally overnight. He said it took him 1 or 2 nights to finish the entire book and that he felt that there was something else actually using his hand to write. Pretty scary stuff, right? So if you see someone, and it doesn't really make any sense, they don't share their dance practice, they don't share their makeup routine, and all of a sudden they have this extreme improvement, keep an eye.